Hi, it's Matt from Tubby Tarot again. We're going to be looking at the New Visions Tarot by Gianluca Castaro and Pietro Aligo. I hope I pronounced those names right. Wait around for that. It's coming up just after this. Hi, welcome back. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at the Tarot of the New Vision. There it is. Okay. This is a really interesting little deck because what this is it is the back end of the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. So when you're looking at the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, I've always wondered what's happening behind the scenes, what's happening on the other side of that image. And that is what Tarot of the New Vision actually shows you. Okay. Now I have some information here. Tarot of the New Vision was published by Lo Scarabeo in 2003. And the creators are, and please excuse me if I mangle your names, the creators are Gianluca Castaro and Pietro Aligo. It is a Rider-Waite-Smith clone, but it is in reverse. So, I'm going to show you one or two of these cards, all right, just to let you know, let you in on the secret, okay? Before I show you any cards, I have to tell you that a lot of, if not all, Lo Scarabeo cards come in those little flimsy tuck boxes, those little cardboard boxes. I hate those. I absolutely hate those. So what I do is I actually make my own boxes for cards. I buy these little boxes and I kind of dicky them up. And when I do my reviews of some of my other decks, I will show you what you can actually do with these boxes. They're a lot sturdier. They're a lot harder. My cards don't get damaged. Specifically because I use all my decks all the time. I think I can count on one hand how many sort of non-active decks I actually have. I use all my decks, so they do get used, and I can't have them in those tiny little tuck boxes. When you've got beautiful cards like these hanging around in tiny tuck boxes for years and years, months and months, years and years, weeks and weeks and weeks, they do get damaged. The boxes get damaged, the actual cards get damaged. So yeah, I like to take them out of those tuck boxes, which is why I can't show you the box, the original box. I do cut the front of the cards off like this, so I know exactly what deck I'm working with. Okay, so let's quickly have a look at this. Tarot of the New Vision. This is what the back of the cards look like. Okay, I think it's really, really pretty. It's really pretty. Those of you who actually work with reverse readings, you can see that you can actually work reverse with these cards. The quality of the paper is typical Lo Scarabeo, not fantastic, nothing to write home about, but it's also not the worst kind of paper, the worst kind of cardstock. I've got cards that are way worse than this. So it's pretty flimsy, pretty easy to shuffle as well. I find that although the cardstock is quite thin, with Lo Scarabeo decks, very easy to shuffle. I don't riffle shuffle, you know, that riffle shuffle thing that people do. I find it damages the cards. I like to hand shuffle. I don't actually know what you call it. I wouldn't call it anything. You kind of this where you do this. Hand over hand shuffling. That's what I call it. That's what I like to do. Or sometimes I actually just spread my cards all over the table and let clients choose. But these cards probably won't hold up as well if you riffle shuffle them because of the very thin cardstock. Easy to riffle shuffle, but it probably won't last that long. Okay, so now getting on to the cards. These guys who have come up with this deck are super clever. All right, because what they've done is they've taken the usual Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And let me give you an example. Let us have a look at the Eight of Cups, or the Eight of Chalices. We all know that the Eight of Cups is the 8 cups in the foreground and the little man in his little red cape walking away from the cups, okay, leaving with his little stick, and he's going into the mountains. But what if you were looking from in front of him, looking at him actually coming towards you? And that's what the artists have done. They've kind of taken it and they've said, well, yeah, okay, in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, he's walking away, but let's see where he's walking, like let's see him walking towards us. So they've done that, which I think is really cool, because you get to see what's in the background there. fireworks exploding in the air. I think it's fireworks. It looks like fireworks to me. Celebration, and he's kind of walking away from the celebration. That's something you don't see in the Rider-Waite-Smith card. Okay. Another example is the High Priestess. All right. We normally see her sitting with her two big pillars and the moon at her feet. But what's in the background? What's lurking behind the pillars? What's behind her throne or the seat that she's sitting in? And here we actually get to see that. We see that they've put two nuns or two holy women in the back there, and they've put an owl always standing for wisdom. It's just a very interesting way of seeing what's happening in the background. Okay. And then the last card I want to show you from the deck, all the cards are like this, whether they are major arcana, minor arcana, they all show the reverse, the opposite image. But the other one that really stands out for me is the Hangman. Now, we always see the Hangman almost as if he's quite happy to be hanging there, kind of different perspective on things, hanging there. I've never really seen a Hangman that looks frightened, except in some novelty decks like the Haunted House decks, actually a guy hanging himself. But look here, Hangman. There's a crowd jeering at him. I'm just waiting for them to light the torches and set him ablaze. That's what he is seeing. Okay, so I think it's a really, really cool deck. It's something completely different. There are other decks out there that use a similar theme, but this is very Rider-Waite specific. This is a kind of like the thing, you know. What are we looking at from a different perspective? What's happening behind the scenes? I'm all for that sort of thing. You'll notice in a lot of my videos, you'll start noticing that I like to post little behind the scenes things, and I like to do, especially on my Instagram. If you go into my Instagram, it's tubby_tarot on Instagram, you'll see that I like to post little behind the scenes things. And so for me, even when I'm watching movies, I love to see what the process, you know, the process or the hidden stuff that's not within the frame. And that's why I wanted this tarot deck for so long. The minute I heard about it, I wanted it, and I was like, wow, I've got to order that. And when it arrived, I started doing readings with it, and it does fantastic readings. It's just such cool readings. I think this is a very, very clever deck, and it is one that I think everybody should have in their collection because it's just super cool. It reads almost as good as my Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And my Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and I know this is so cliched and everybody says the same thing, but my Rider-Waite-Smith deck is my go-to deck. If I have any doubts about what deck to use, I just go straight to RWS, you know. So yeah, anyway, so go out and get yourself one of these. As I say, it's published by Scarabeo, and I don't know if they've had reprints or I don't know anything like that, but I do know that it was originally printed in 2003, and it's freely available, not that expensive either. I think I paid like 300 Rand for it, or under 300 Rand. Just work that out in your own currency. Buying something like this in South Africa, it's actually not very expensive, and it's a great deck. All right, so yeah, that was the review of the Tarot of the New Vision. There we go. And I hope you will like, subscribe, and click the little bell icon up there if you've enjoyed this video, because I've got a lot more of these coming up that you can watch. And I just hope that my reviews will give you an insight into the cards and basic little bits and pieces to help you kind of make up your mind to see whether you want to purchase and add to your collection different card decks. So I'm Matt from Tubby Tarot saying I will see you on the flip side.